Om Gam Ganpate Ma. Om Gam Ganpate Ma. Electric Dog Day. Namaskar, namaste. Welcome to yoga. Practice of the white dog. Time to connect to the power of the heart space. Let's take her Diya Mudra, folding your index finger in nice and tight, locking off with the thumb, and then the tips of the middle finger and ring finger come together. Pinky fingers extend straight to open up Anahata Chakra. Turning gaze within, connecting to the breath, to the inner space. You're going to draw energy from the hands into the heart. With every inhale, making it more luminous and radiant with every in-breath. Activate breath and energy with Bhastrika breath. 36 pumpings of the abdomen, breathing strongly through the nostrils. After the last breath, hold it out and engage Mahabandha, the 3 energy locks. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Hold the breath out. Tone and lift pelvic floor. Belly up and in. Chin to the chest. One more round. Deep breath in. Take a moment, come into remembrance of those who fuel your heart, your friends, family, and loved ones. Dedicate the practice today for them. When we stay in remembrance of others, everything becomes more meaningful and goes further. Let's unite our hearts and invoke blessings. 3 Ohms, 1 Purna mantra. Deep breath in. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. To the presence of the one divine spirit that dwells within, we bow. Rise for this yoga. Let's create some space for the tardy students. Vanessa, do you mind sliding up a couple feet? Karina, can you slide up a foot or two? So we got a third row in the back for Luis. Good morning. Matt's over there, April. You're good there. Come with me. Tie up your hair. Tadasana. Mountain pose. Getting established. Feet hip distance apart. Root down through big toes. Lift and spread outer toes. And then squeeze into the center. Engaging midline. Belly in. Scoop tailbone. Shoulders up and back. Slide jawbone back. Activate Ujjayi breath. Deep breath in from the back of the throat. Exhale, root down. Releasing hands. Inhale, stretch up. Celebrating the freedom of the morning. Exhale, dive forward. Where do you want to go? Okay. Ava, do you mind sliding up another foot or so? Thank you. Inhale, lengthen. Thanks for your patience. Exhale, step back. Plank pose. Hold plank. Spread fingers wide. Lean forward. Belly up and in. Scoop tailbone under. In super slow motion, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, rise up for a high cobra. Resting hips down. Lift up out of the hips. Curling shoulders back when you reach the peak, and then pull hands back. Firing up back to the arms. Create more expansion for the heart space. And then lower down, push back, downward facing dog. First dog of the electric dog day. Stretch it out, bend one knee at a time. Lengthen through calf muscles. Bend one knee at a time. Yeah, you can go more. Deep in Ujjayi breath. Keeping glottis muscles toned in the back of the throat. Lunar dog day. Soft bow tone. Right leg up to the ceiling, bend the knee, twist and stretch out side body. Step it up for the deep lunge. Right foot to the front of the mat, back foot flat. Take hands off to the left and fingertip at ridge top position, keeping arms lifting. Shoulders lifting, curling the upper back, widening hips back. Power up your left leg, pushing top of the left thigh bone back. Clamping down through the outer edge of the foot. And then step back. Vinyasa. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Out rotating arms and shoulders as you curl. Connecting the back body. And then exhale, flow back. Left leg up to the ceiling, bend the knee and twist. Step it up, front of the mat, back foot flat, right heel down and in, hands off to the right. Keep arms and shoulders lifting, upper back engaged. And then power of your right leg, pushing right thigh bone back, keep left knee bending deep, leaning to the left. Feel free to work ridge top, fingertip, or fist. Step back into plank. Take the vinyasa. Exhaling down. Inhale, ascending. Pausing at the peak as you curl. Exhale, flow back. Take down dog into a twist. Right hand back for the outside of the left leg. Push from the top of the shoulder out through the hand. Duck the head and twist. Switch arms, switch legs. Back to down dog. From down dog, take turbo dog. Keep your hips lifting to the back of the room. Just bend elbows 2 inches towards the floor. Don't let them touch. Keep them hovering. Squeeze forearms in, upper back in. Push your head up. Index knuckles down. In slow motion, curl in the upper back and slide through. Take a vinyasa to high cobra or up dog. Very nice. Low back, hold down dog. Deep ujjayis. Polarizing energy with the breath. Inhale, root down through your hands. So energy draws up the underside of the arms, up into the tops of the shoulders and into the heart. And then push energy from the heart space out through the hands. Full stretch. Lengthening hips to the back of the room. Bend knees, gaze up. Step or jump, front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, feet hip distance apart. Exhale, fold. And then clasp hands behind the back for Karmasana. Action pose. Squeeze arms in, take it overhead. Parivrtta Karma. Bend your left knee, rest your left shoulder on your left thigh. Pull your right arm and shoulder back, gazing up at the ceiling over your right arm. And then bend right leg deep, straighten left leg, pull left arm back, left shoulder back. And then back to center, both hands to the hips. Squeeze inner thighs together to lift upper body. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, curl, head back, opening throat. And then release, Samastiti. Turning gaze back within, connecting to the breath, to the source of spirit. Deep breath in. Exhale, root down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen and curl. Exhale, step or jump. Take a vinyasa from plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, rise up. Bhujanga or Urdhva Mukha. Deep ujjayi. Bend the knees, gaze up, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Midline, root down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, keep it going, diving forward. Inhale, lengthen and curl. Exhale, step or jump. Take the vinyasa. Transition mindfully with your breath. Right foot up, side angle pose, Parsva Konasana. Right foot up, back foot flat, draw belly in. Scoop tailbone, deep and twist, left arm reaches. Chandra, top hand down to the corner of the mat, lift back heel up, point foot to the right, sweep right arm overhead, keeping arm bone beside the cheekbone, and then bend the arm, hand behind the head, grabbing base of the skull, push your head back, look that way, no twist, and then push your head straight back, lifting hard up, hold it, a few more breaths, you can go further, and then step back, plank or turbo dog, take a vinyasa. Side angle, second side, left foot up, back foot flat. Squeeze into the center, engaging inner thighs. And then push off the back leg as you scoop tailbone, deep and twist and reach, right arm. Full stretch of the side body. Top hand down, back heel up, point foot to the left. Sweep left arm overhead. Bend the arm, hand behind the head. Push head back and curl. Hold it there. Step back, plank or turbo dog. Take a vinyasa. Choose your own adventure. Flow through. Right leg lifts behind you. Lean forward in a plank. Don't let shoulders break parallel with the elbows. Halfway down, pause. push back strong. Right foot up, warrior one pose. Virabhadra with the back heel up, square off hips, right foot to the right if you need more stability. Root down, draw energy up and in, growing tall, lifting up out of the hips, and then push from the top of the hip to back heel, bend right knee deep, hips forward and down, don't let them lift. Inhale, draw in with more strength from the legs, squeezing thighs together. Exhale, curl deeper. One more strong breath. Exhale, release, plank, vinyasa. Left leg lifts, plank pose, trianga, push back strong, step it up, square it off, left foot to the left, creating more width if you need more stability. Root down, root, draw energy up and in, keeping back thigh lifting, hips forward and down, bend left knee deep on the exhale, keep them level and low, inhale, draw in with more strength. Powering up legs, exhale, create more expansion, pushing hips further down. One more strong one. Exhale, release, plank, then yasa. Right leg lifts. Bend the elbows, turbo dog, head up, index knuckles down, slide through, take a vinyasa. All the way to up dog. And then flow back, step right foot up, same thing, Virabhadra. Square it off. Take it overhead. Root down, draw energy up and in. And then push from the top of the hip to back heel, bending right knee deep. Keep it leaning to the right. Keep arm muscles squeezing in, arm bones pulling down the back, heart lifting and reaching. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist, left elbow across. Hands in prayer. To the floor or wrap and bind. Don't hold the breath, keep it full and deep. Another deep inhale. And then unwind. Vinyasa. Left leg lifts. Head up. Slide through, take the vinyasa. Step it up, square it off. Take it overhead. Too strong ujjayi. Creating more stability with back leg, keeping right thigh lifting, squeezing in as you bend left knee deep. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist, right elbow across, hands in prayer, to the floor, or wrap and bind if it's available. There it is. Inhale and one, vinyasa. Vayu, vinyasa. Right knee to your right arm. Exhale, twist to the left, touching left elbow, and then take it back 5 more times. 6 total to the right elbow, and then cross to the left. And divide the exhale into halves to the right arm. Exhale, second half across to the left. Or one strong one. After 6 good ones from the twist, Ekapada Kondanyasana 1. Taking leg across to the outside of the left arm, or you can go over right arm for 2 position, or just take the vinyasa. Keep it going. Go for the flash pump. Second side. Left knee to left arm. Exhale across to the right. linking actions with the breath to create a movement meditation. Yoga class, we get our aggro out, our aggressive energy, our mad dog energy, so that we have puppy love, compassion, and acceptance with others when we're off the mat, out in the world, in the city of Miami. Optional arm balance, Vinyasa, right foot to the front of the mat and pause. Both hands to the top of the thigh. Connect to the breath. Lunar Dog Day. We are guided by the power of spirit. Power up the legs. Draw energy up and in, squeezing legs together. Clasp hands behind the back. Side body's long, shoulders up. Side jawbone back, squeeze arms in. Shoulders down the back, keep your heart lifting. Back thigh lifting, bend right knee deep. Optional lifting forward heel. Back foot flat, Virastamba, take it overhead. Surrendering thought, empowering breath. Ekapadakanyasana 2. Right arm under, take it as far as you can. Back heel up. And then work the arm bounce. Edgar, you can work this one. Take your right arm under the leg. Take your right hand here. Left hand here. And then the back heel lifts. There you go. And then this foot's going to slide out like this. Now lower halfway down. And then hop your back foot up towards me. Next side. Left foot up, second side, both hands to the top of the thigh. And connecting to breath. It's a galactic activation portal day, day of enhanced alignment with universal energies, allowing us a greater opportunity to align with the divine and connect to the highest. Embrace the opportunity fully. Squeeze legs in strong. Clasp hands behind the back. Side body's long, shoulders up. Slide back. Peel the heart open. Squeezing in. And then bend left knee deep. Hips forward and down. Back foot flat. Take it overhead. Virastamba. Ekapadakanyasana 2. Take it as far as you can. Left arm under the leg. Back heel up. Left foot slides out. Hop your right leg across the midline. Lifting right leg up. And then you can roll left leg in. Reaching right heel for the ceiling. Take it all the way up. Squeezing elbows in at the peak, Karina. Ah. Nice. Right foot up, down side angle, going for the clasp. Right arm under, left arm behind the back. You can use your strap if you need it. Go for the clasp. Or a towel. Hold the clasp. You can shift to just holding fingertips. Bow to the heart, slowly straighten right leg for Baddha Trikonasana, and then re-scoop tailbone and twist, taking head back, pushing from hips out through feet. Bend forward leg, step your back foot up for Baddha Ekapada Uttanasana, straighten both legs and twist. Pick up bound leg, shifting to the left, Sparga Divija. Shift over, pick up right leg, find your drishti, your gazing point. When you have balance, extend right leg straight and then lift torso all the way up, outer rotating the leg as you strengthen core and push from hips out through heels. Back down, half moon, bound half moon if you have the clasp. Keep right leg slightly bent, lean forward, left leg lifts. Both hands down, standing split, Urdhva Prasarita, Ekapadasana. Madhu Mukha Vrikshasana, handstand. You can use the wall if you're at the edge. Otherwise, handstand, forearm stand, headstand, Vinyasa. I'll spot you. Take it up or take it back, take a Vinyasa. You can use the wall if you want to kick up, Edgar. That's it, use your toes. Perfect. Awesome. Ready, second side, left foot up, going for the clasp. Left arm under, right arm behind the back. Clasp, bowing forward to the heart, Pada Trikona. You can hold with just fingertips to give your shoulder more space to open. And then push out through the feet, head moves back. Hold the clasp, bend forward leg, step your right foot up to the front of the mat. Down single leg twist, straighten both legs, gazing over right shoulder. Use the strap if you need to. Release. Hamstring okay? Shift to the right, pick up bound leg. Take your time, stay with the breath. Find your gazing point. Inner spiral. Uddiyana, Mula Bandha. Outer spiral. Back down. Take your time. Stay with the breath. Half moon. Bound half moon. You can take left hand to the floor if you lose the clasp, or hold it and lean forward, lifting right leg up parallel. Standing split, Urdhva Prasarita, Ekapada. Stand, forearm stand, headstand, Vinyasa. Take it up or take the Vini. Big toes together. Go again. Push. Now, big toes. That's it. Tailbone up, lock it. Legs together, squeezing in. There it is. Oh, that was your best one. One more and then we rest. From down dog. Oh, yellow flag, interference. No tokar. Jump both feet up over your hands for leapfrog. Boom. Take both arms through. Use your towel or your strap if you need to wrap your hands around your lower back. And I'll come around and help you get a little further if you're close. If you have the clasp, you can walk around a few steps forward, a few steps back. Here it is. Stay there, Karina. Bring your feet in a little closer. Oh, you had it. That's it. Hold it. And then you can take a few steps forward, a few steps back. You want to go for the question?
It's a good one for kids. It's like a crab walk.
And then when you're ready, both hands down for Bhuja Pitta, arm pressure pose. Wiggle your ankles in, crossing ankles in front of you underneath the face, sitting on the arms. Hands can be flat in fist or ridge top. Cross ankles, hold it, and then extend both legs straight for Firefly to Tadasana B. Hold it, optional push-ups. Or you can inner spiral the legs and transition into handstand or crow pose or Vinyasa, and then rest in child's pose. Witness the absence of thought. The presence of spirit, the connection to the witness. It's the intensity of asana which gets you out of the head and into the bhava, the uprising energies through the practice that clear the mind and bring it into the present moment. You can rest here. Take it into puppy pose. Utthana Shishosana. You want a little push, stay there. Otherwise, escape back to child's pose. You want another one? No. Okay. All right. We're going to do another crow pose. And the tripod headstand, and then the Parsva back up to tripod headstand, and then Parsva on the other side, and then if you're still going, do Dvipada Kundanyasana to the right, Dvipada Kundanyasana to the left, and if you're still going, you can do Ekapada Galavasana or Ashtavajrasana. Let's do a quick tutorial, because I know everybody's going to go up and keep their knees together, and then they're going to fall down.
I'm just going to say that.
I know. I'm happy to show you. It's my first pose of the day. When you keep your knees together, there's nothing wrong with it. You have to use more strength in the midline and the core. And the problem is you accelerate when you do that because you're in the center. And then you end up missing the knee on the outside of the elbow, and then you just fall and hit the floor. But if you separate your knees first and then you twist, then you're not using gravity or the core. You're using angles and alignment to hook the knee across. And then you can bring the other knee across. So if I go in my tripod, for visual referencing, knees together, coming across is going to make it harder. If you separate the knees, boom, like this, and then twist, and then hook it over, it's 10 times easier. And roll and lift. Go for it. You can jump into crow pose. You can go into it from squatting, and then take it into tripod headstand, and then side crow to the right, back up, side crow to the left, and then optional both legs straight to the right and to the left. Very nice. Twist them up. Boom. Oh my God. And then knees back. Knees.
Okay.
Good. And then try and hold the side crow. And then go for the split. Nice, Alex. And then knees together. Feet flex. Roll towards the nose and lift. Boom.
Oh my God.
If you're having fun, you're doing it right. It's not about sticking the pose perfectly. It's about raising your energy. You have You got to pop back to crow pose. Take knees wide and then to center and then back up. When you're ready, you can rest in child's pose. If you're finished. And then one arm auspicious pose. Come to laying flat on the belly. Taking right arm out to the right. Rock over to the side body. Bend your left knee up. Shift your hips in. Optional left ankle on top. Optional fire log if you want the hip opener. You're doing good. Just go like this with your hands so you don't stress your elbow. And then switch. Come out to the left, palm face up. Shift hips in. Right ankle on top, optional fire log. Gotcha. And then back onto the belly. Reach back for both feet for Dhanurasana, bow pose. Push down through the knees, lift hips, and then scoop tailbone. Push your hips down, kick your legs back. Arch up and lift. Do a few strong ujjayi, kicking back more on inhale. Exhale, rocking forward. Take it to the right. Bring knees back together, releasing head, neck, jaw, roof of the mouth. And then back to the center, go to the opposite side. Back to center, optional lift. Push back to child's pose. Om Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. Pigeon pose, right knee up wide. Slide your left leg into the center of the mat. Slide it back. Walk hands back towards the hips, pushing down through the knees, lifting hips and squaring forward. And then quad stretch, mermaid or full king pigeon. Right hand front and center. You can use your thigh or a block for balance if you need it. And then grab your back foot for the quad stretch or trap it in the elbow crease for naskinya. Or use your strap and take it overhead. You can release and fold forward, stacking fists up, bend elbows up, taking hands wide. Alex, you got to always shift back into your right. This hip's always down. It's okay. When you're ready, take the vinyasa or just step back and switch legs. Pigeon, second side. Left knee up wide, right leg slides in and back. Walk hands back, lift and curl. And then reach for the back foot. Quad stretch, mermaid or king pigeon. Ready, you can release for the hip opener over the leg. Om Vinyasa. Om Ekapada Rajakapotasana 2. Right foot up for a deep lunge. Left knee down. You can wiggle right foot to the right. You can fold your mat over if you want to pad your knee or use a towel. And then reach your left hand back for the inner edge of the foot. Bring it in for a quad stretch. Or trap it for mermaid 2. Or use your strap and take your left arm overhead, keeping your right knee on your knee for balance for full king pigeon 2. Or you can take both hands overhead.
Is it like this? Oh, and then
Now skin you 2, yeah. Nice. And then optional Vinyasa or Ekapada Bakasana 1. Arm balance, wrapping right arm across the front of the shin, lifting back leg up. Ekapada Bakasana 1 or Vinyasa. Om Ekapada Rajakapotasana. Dwi. Left foot up wide, right knee down. Reach right hand for the back foot. Quad stretch, mermaid 2 or full king pigeon 2.
you have to be careful of the knee not going in front of the foot.
If it's in too close, then it can create too much compression, but you're okay. And then optional arm balance or Vinyasa, Ekapada Baka. Ustrasana, camel pose, come to kneeling. Nice. Fold the mat over. You want to pad the knees. And then when you're set, hips back and apart, draw belly in, scoop tailbone, shoulders up, curl, palms to heels. Inhale up, rest back. You can sit on a block for Virasana or sit all the way back between the feet for Supta Virasana. Resting back onto your forearms or your shoulders if there's no stress in the knees. If you're all the way back, keep fourth and fifth toe flexed and pushing down into the mat. Inner edges of the heels squeezing into outer edges of the hips. It's optional if you want to work full Kapotasana, pigeon pose, taking hands overhead, lifting your hips up, sliding onto the top of the head, and then grabbing your feet or edges of the mat. It's optional, or you can rest there another 30 seconds or so. Maybe you want to go up. Lift your hips, and just push forward. Now head down. Now walk your hands in a little, and grab the edges of your mat like this, and make fists. Now punch the floor and push again. Arms straight. Okay. Back up. Optional vinyasa, or come to all fours. For wizard pose, Shramanasana. Hands underneath shoulders, knees 2 inches behind your hips. Right arm up, deep breath in, exhale, twist, thread it through, rest the shoulders straight down. Full inhale, full exhale. And then slide your left knee up towards the armpit. Right ankle crosses on top. And then left arm behind the back or overhead on the floor for support, or clasp between the legs if it's available. So with the breath, with each inhale you can untwist slightly. With each exhale, deepen the twist, curling top shoulder back and down towards the floor. Oh, hold on. Lost you. Let me see your bottom arm. This one. Slide this up. There you go. And then take this right there, and then work on curling this back and down. That's it. Use your hand like this if you're not going to clasp. Take it overhead so that eventually you can get this. And then when you're ready, take child's pose, rest back. Connecting to breath, to the awareness of the witness. And then second side. Back to all fours. Left arm up, deep breath, and then thread it through. Right knee slides up. Left ankle on top. And then hand overhead. Wiggling fingers back behind you, or go for the clasp, wrapping arm around the lower back. More deep breaths. And then inhale, untwist, child's pose. Optional vinyasa, or come to sitting, taking legs wide for Upavishta Konasana, seated wide angle. sitting bones, clear hamstrings. And then activate the legs, arch up, slowly fold forward. Twist over right leg, reaching for the foot with the left arm, overhead.
This one is sometimes listed as the one pose people need the most, like people sitting in a lot. You agree?
Yep. Inhale up, take it across. It's a hamstring opener, it's an adductor opener. Releases lower back, quadratus lumborum. But you have to engage. So it becomes problematic for people if you go wide and then you disengage and then you get a nice little tingling sensation on the inside of your knee. It means you're stretching your ligaments. So you have to keep your muscles engaged to protect the connective tissue around the knee. Inhale up, go a little wider, a little deeper. If there's no sensations in the knee, and it's all in the inner thighs. And fold forward one more time. Back up, pivot forward for Dvipuja, Vira, double arm hero pose. Reaching arms out, flip hands, palms face out, hook one elbow in, hook the other elbow in, release jaw, roof of the mouth, slowly squeeze in. Knees are bent up, and then hook one elbow in. And then, that was the right expression. Separate your feet apart, like, there you go. And then think of squeezing your knees together. That's it. Hands back, arch up, unhinge jaw, stretch out front of the neck. We're going to go towards Yoga Dandasana prep, or the full pose. Cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh. We're going to do it a couple times each side so you can play your edge. Lift your hips up and arch your lower back and slide your hips in towards your left ankle. And then take them back down. Take your right arm up, arching. Twist to the left, taking arm across into the arch of the foot. And then push off into the foot and deepen the twist. If you want to go further here, you can reach your hand down and grab the outside edge of your foot, or the inner edge, and then work on pushing the foot back down to deepen the opening.
Which foot?
This foot forward an inch or two. And deep breath. Zoop. And then you hook your hand here, and then you push that down.
Are you supposed to go here or to our body?
Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to go there. We're just going to give everybody another opportunity, and I'm going to get you further. Inhale and twist and switch. Second side. Left ankle on top, arching. Maintain the arch. As you slide it in, taking left arm up and over.
Feel the same.
You can reach for the bottom foot. You tighter on this side? Or?
Yes. This side's tighter. I don't know why.
Switch first side again. And then you can go for the wrap and the bind, taking the knee back to the floor for full Baddha Yoga Danda. Or you can hold the knee and take that knee to the floor with your hand. Take right arm across. Or optional arm balance. If you want to work an arm balance. Dragonfly. Yep. I got one for you, Lewis. Now, can you come into Vasisthasana like that?
Oh, she's starting, yeah. Oh, man,
she's
I'm tall.
Yeah.
It's gonna slide. I feel it.
So that's Dragonfly 2. Now, if you take your left hand down and you reach your right hand for the knee, and then there would be another variation going to the left. Or, yeah, that's harder. Or just jump your left leg up and over your left arm for 3%. There it is. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Camera. Yeah, that's great. Wow.
Oh, that's super insane. Thanks, man.
Yay.
And then second side when you're ready.
Hey, well done.
Wow. What is that?
That's Baddha Moxie Kanagasana 2. Bound Dragonfly 2 position.
I'm teaching that this week.
Yeah, good luck with that. Everybody's be sitting around watching you. Other foot on top.
It's gonna be the show.
It's like the second side across. You work the hip opener or arm balance sequence of your
Now you
choice.
gotta get a camera and do it on the other side. Come on, Anand.
Is there any way to go from there? You're just doing simple?
If you're what?
From here?
Yeah. From there, from one position, you just swing your right leg back behind you like you would go into plank pose. So right leg back to the wall, Alex. And then you just turn the heel down and in, and then you reach your right hand up. And then you would just switch hands if you want to do the other side. Yeah, it's optional. When you're ready, Vinyasa, or come into child's pose, or roll around on your back.
Nice. If your foot was on the mat, like,
Yeah, you can start like that too. You can go for the bind and then wiggle your foot back and then lift like that.
no, his edge was slipping. No?
Yeah.
Because you were
No,
on the mat?
I didn't get it high enough. My tummy.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it.
Ayan. Yeah. Oh, you got a good foot. Beautiful.
And then come onto your back.
Good job.
You may never see that again for the rest of your life. Come onto your back, rock around. Big hug. And then stretch out your belly, feet on the floor underneath the knees for Setu Bandha Sharbanga. The tips up. Go for the clasp, arching up. Press down. Urdhva hands overhead. Hips up, chest up, top of the head. Go to the back of the room, take it all the way up. Optional push-ups. If you want to lift your heels, walk them in and then crank them out. ready. And then one more good one from the floor. Back up, more push-ups, alternate leg lifting. Or you can come onto the head and clasp around the head for Dvipada Viparita Dandasana. When you're ready, you can rest. Optional drop backs. I think I'm pushing this part of your wrist down. There you go. Drop backs are optional. If you're done with back bends, take it into shoulder stand, or you can get in a headstand. Magic numbers 2. No spot. I think I'm doing big toes in, heels out. There you go. I got you. These knees in. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
So to finish up your drop backs, shoulder stand, not there yet. Legs overhead, plow pose. Ear pressure pose. Slowly unroll, Matsyasana fish pose. Hips down, legs across the floor. Push arms down and arch your back off the mat, pushing your head back. Hold the arch, lift legs and arms at 40-degree angles for Uttanapata. Legs down. Right leg up, Supta Padangusthasana. Clasp and resist for 6. Arching lower back, shoulders down, lift your heart up. And then keeping it straight and strong, lower back arching. Slowly bring it closer to the chest. Take it to the right. twist. Back up and switch. Clasping. Resisting, arching. Slowly bring it closer. Take it to the left. Twist. Back up, left foot on the floor. Half happy baby, take hold of right foot. Push right knee down, bring right arm over. Foot to the head or behind the head. Work right leg for a few breaths. And then left leg. And then both legs for full yoga nidra. After you've worked both legs evenly, twist to the right, both knees across. Twist to the left. Back up, roll around, twist or stretch, however you need to. And then extend long for Shavasana. yourself relax fully for a few minutes, enjoying space and freedom. stretch out. Slow movements. Arms long overhead, stretching out with a deep inhale. And roll to the right, supporting head on the arm bone, resting there for a few breaths. Slowly twist up. Comfortable sitting, meditation posture. One last Om. Into universal prayer. Deep breath in. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. So welcome. Wonderful rest of your day. Don't go rabbit on anybody.